Hey, it's Brian Robinson, reminding you that your life is limited until you face your problems. You got to face it to fix it. Hey, today I was running in Prospect Park and I was listening to the Tim Ferriss podcast, and he usually has some terrific guests. And today I was listening to his show and he had Jim Loehr on the show. Now, Jim's written several books and he's a guru on peak performance and high achievement, and he's coached several professional athletes. One of the things he said that's very common among his clients was having either a positive or a negative internal voice. And one of the ways to change somebody's performance was that when somebody was out doing an athletic event, whether they succeeded or whether they failed, he would go back to them and say, what was that voice that was going on inside your head? And to flip that around in our own lives is that sometimes in our marriages, in our relationships, at work, with our kids, with our goals, our dreams, there's a voice that we sometimes hear that we don't know that's going on inside. That voice could be saying that, man, you're an amazing entrepreneur, that you are smart, you're able, that you're a fast learner, that you're strong. Or it could be some sort of a voice that says, you're a loser, you can't do it, you don't have what it takes. And sometimes those voices could come from our childhood, our teenage years. It could be something you may have heard a few months ago and you keep playing it over and over again. I don't know what voice that is for you. I know for me, growing up, my parents were both very encouraging, and my dad would come out to my athletic events and I could always hear him saying, you can do it, Brian, you're strong, you're looking good. And there are moments as an adult where I can still hear that voice, and that helps a lot. But then there are those moments I look back and, like, growing up with ADHD, I mean, I would say sometimes the dumbest things, and I would mess up relationships so many times. And I think for many years, that was a voice that ran over and over in my head, that I wasn't the marrying type, I was terrible with commitment, that I couldn't keep a serious relationship because it was a voice that I had created based on other reasons that I just kept playing over and over. But the thing, what Jim Loehr was saying with his athletes and what all of us need to do is to change that voice. What voice is it that's running inside your head? Is it positive? Is it negative? Is it helping? Is it hurting you? Take a moment to slow down. And it may not even be conscious, but try to slow down and hear what it is, write it down, and change it if you need to change it. And change the words and the power and the tone, and tell yourself a voice that you're strong, that you're able, that you're a winner, that you can make great things happen, that it's not too late to live the life you want. Anyway, it's Brian Robinson wishing you a great Monday, reminding you, you got to face it to fix it.